welcome back. It's day 2 of VEDA, and I was about to crash after dinner. I don't know why, I just collapsed and was feeling exhausted and didn't think I had anything in me to put it in. I was trying to stay awake so that I didn't go to sleep at 8 o'clock, because if I do that, I inevitably wake up at 1:30 in the morning and can't get back to sleep. So I was laying on the couch just watching some TV, and Mickey, my daughter, came in, and she has to do a speech coming up on and she was given the topic to talk about one of either the importance of education, the value of education, or the importance of community service. The problem with that prompt is that it implies you can separate community and education. And what I tried to steer her in the direction to get her some ideas flowing is related to what I was going to talk about today anyway. For me, education without community is an empty, fruitless exercise, and community without education tends to turn into nothing more than a cult, and cults almost invariably lead to oppression, both the cult oppressing other groups outside the cult and the members of a cult winding up being oppressed by a few people at the top of their communities. So community without education is no good. Education without community is no good. This is not directly related to what I was going to talk about with YouTube, but I want to talk about also the change I've seen in the YouTube community, and one thing I spent some of the last 5 months contemplating while I was not vlogging. When I first joined YouTube, when I first became a nerd fighter and a devoted follower of Hank and John and the Vlog Brothers, and went to my first VidCon in 2013, it was very much about community, but it was really acceptable to be a part of a very small community, and those communities were very interactive in ways that are not today. And part of this is the question of YouTube's business model, the algorithms and things behind YouTube that frustrate us, but at the same time are essential with the current model. YouTube's problem is that they can't survive, I don't think, in the long run if they have 1 billion subscribers, or 1 billion people uploading videos, each of whom has an audience, a community of 30 people. YouTube would function much better and be a much more profitable system if they had 1,000 people uploading, each of them addressing an audience of 1 million, than it does when it has 1 million people uploading videos, each of whom has an audience of 1,000. That's the problem. And it's even that much worse, of course, YouTubers like myself who get 30 to 100 people watching each video, or even less. And so that's a problem for YouTube, because YouTube wants to be Netflix. Netflix wants to be HBO, except Netflix is now better than HBO in some ways. But anyway, all that's complicated. All these things are going on in my mind. So I had some ideas, then I collapsed. Now I still have the ideas, and they're sort of regenerated, but they're not coherent. And that's what happens when it's VEDA and it's day 2, and you weren't really planning on doing VEDA until a couple days ago. So react to this and let me know what you think down in the comments. Till next time, I didn't say this yesterday because it was really short yesterday. Till next time, don't forget to be awesome, and I will talk to you again soon, hopefully.